Yeah, Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year, obviously. I mean, yeah, that was obviously going to happen. But there's a certain group of people that can't comprehend why that is. They can't get it through their thick little skulls on why Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year and their little 20-hour movie game did not. Yeah, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Spiderman niggas. Yeah, they mad as shit. They're actually, and there's a lot of motherfuckers on TikTok too. I'm not going to TikTok. I mean, this is probably gonna be a short video, you know, talking about this shit. The TikTok niggas are like, what is Baldur's Gate 3? Never heard of it. Baldur's Mid 3. Baldur all over TikTok. I didn't look, but I saw photos. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't know. Those kids are born in like 2015. Come on now. They don't know what a real game is. Same with the Spider-Man niggas. They don't know what a real game is either. They were trying to clown the Xbox motherfuckers on that too. It's like, there's Starfield. I mean, everyone already... It's funny. The Xbox people accepted that Starfield was not going to get Game of the Year. We're just like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, there's fanboys are just like, no, my king. My king. You know, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of, you know, my king. Why my king not get Game of the Year by Spider-Man? Listen, but here's the thing. Yeah, so I mean, Spider-Man robbed. BG3 has sold 4 times more copies than Spider-Man. Is that true though? Well, I believe it. There's like a lot of likes. Spider-Man and Tears of the Kingdom in the same boat, just a small evolution of first game. Still good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did they add anything, you know, good to the community? Anything new? Is it really anything new? And I think all of this hoopla would be turned down a notch if Spider-Man won a couple more awards. But again, Spider-Man didn't win any awards. Yeah, I'm trying to find a post. It's easier to find it on Instagram because it like just pops up in my feed because I follow IGN. Okay, Spider-Man 2 wins 0 awards despite 7 nominations. Here's why. Well, I didn't play the game. I'm just speculating. Expected as a copy and paste button masher. Hold the L. And Tears of the Kingdom would be a little bit better. If Baldur's Gate 3 wasn't here, it probably would have been Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe, possibly. Or Alan Wake. Alan Wake got a lot of awards. I think they had the second most awards next to Baldur's Gate. So surprisingly for me, I heard little of Alan Wake. But yeah, so here's the thing. It's like 20 hours of the game. I just talked to my friend about this. He's like, is Baldur's Gate really that good? I'm like, yes. Yes, but you wouldn't know because you just play fucking gacha games. Now, all these motherfuckers complaining. They just play sport games. That's all they play. That's all they know. Sport games and Call of Duty. And maybe some random fighting game. That's all they play. That's all they know. There's no variety. They just play mainstream shit. $100. They spend $100 on a game and probably another $300 for like exclusive bullshit. I don't fucking know. Especially with the 2K shit. I was actually interested in buying 2K, but pretty expensive. Yeah, not gonna do it. But yeah, that's all they know. They just know sports. They just know the mainstream games. And they're also PlayStation fanboys. So that's 1. 2. It's a 20-hour game. It's 20 hour. Assassin's Creed Mirage is a 20-hour game. It's not up for Game of the Year, but I heard it's okay because it's going back to the roots. But and I think it had some maybe side quests left over after the 20 hours. So I don't know. I didn't play Mirage. I didn't look at that many reviews of it. Anyways, 20-hour game. And then afterwards, there's nothing afterwards. I didn't play the game. I'm just hearing it from comments, and then I'm hearing it from my friends. There's nothing afterwards after you play the game for like 20 hours. Like, you can beat it in 1 day if you have no life. I mean, it's really not no life. 2 days. Yeah, really. If you're really into the game, you know, if you're a gamer, I guess, 2 days. Yeah. That's not a... It's not a lot of time. I mean, yeah, I play Dragon Age 2. That's like... You can beat that in 20 hours. I think I did that before. And I think I beat Hogwarts in like 24 hours. But I did skip some things. It could have been longer. Yeah, honestly, this Hogwarts... Where is Hogwarts? I completely forgot about it. This is why you shouldn't release games in like February or January or some shit. Well, no. You can still get some good games. But Hogwarts, it was doing a little bit of innovation. I mean, it was pretty much the same as any other RPG. I mean, the story was mid. That's my main thing with the game, is the story was mid. Combat, unique, yeah. But again, it's story was mid for me. So I kind of understand why it's not up there. Although I do think it should have gotten a nomination, maybe. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, so 20 hours. EA fanboys don't know what a real game is. They just play sports and they just play like mainstream PlayStation games. They don't know what a real game is. All they play is called in sport games. 3, it's a movie game. Okay, you could. Some people are just like, yeah, the cinematics in BG3. There's a lot of, but you actually play the game. And you actually do a lot. And there's a lot of. It's a strategic, CRPG. And you could spend. I think I just read a comment. Somebody was like, yeah, I was in that bitch for 200 hours. God damn. You know, too much time isn't always a good thing. You know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is not a good game for me. I mean, I got tired when it hit like hour 25, especially when it went to hour 40. I'm just like, okay, let the game end now. Like, yeah, so sometimes it's a bad thing, but no, it's good in a sense because it's always like above the story in each act. You know, the momentum is always up there. It's Spiderman. I don't know. I heard in a comment they're just like, yeah, in the beginning good, but then like momentum and stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah. They're like, all you do is press X. So yeah, I mean that's some of the shit of why it's not Game of the Year. Baldur's Gate is something different. It's something new and it's really fucking good. Yeah, and BG3 was only popular because sex and D&D. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I read some of these earlier. I mean, it's called marketing, and they didn't even show. They don't show the actual sex. Like they don't show it at all. Go woke, go broke. Okay, the BG3 might actually be more woke. Y'all need a harsh reality check of Spider-Man media. Yeah, but it's just that's the only games they play. They just play mainstream bullshit. To be fair, it's a very safe sequel. It's short. It doesn't do too much unique things like the upper nominees. I'm like 2 Destroyed tonight. I never played it, but damn, it won a lot. Yeah. I was actually thinking, you know, BG3 won a lot of awards too. I'm just like, well, maybe it might be Alan Wake getting Game of the Year, but it's BG3. You know, we ain't. Yeah. Honestly thought this game didn't get any awards or Game of the Year. Guess this game was just all hype and love from Marvel fans. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all they play. It's one of the greatest games ever made, man. It didn't stand a chance. But the only downfall of BG3 is Act 3, and that's really not a huge issue. They somewhat fixed some of the issues just recently with a somewhat proper ending with Act 3. They just did a bunch of bug patches too. In most years, I think people will look back on Spider-Man and realize it has many flaws, poorly written story, minimal advancements from the first game, and little replayability. It truly was an average follow-up. The people who are upset about this aren't being realistic with the final product. BG3 advanced CRPGs infinitely more, and extending that genre into the general public. You can't even compare the two. They're in 2 different leagues. Yeah, like again, it's you can replay it as many times as you want. I'm on my second playthrough, but I kind of stopped because I got into Act 3, and Act 3 is kind of big. Story's good. It's not Dragon Age level, but it's good. It's good enough. Oh god, yeah. So they keep like talking about the bear sex, and here's the thing. It was supposed to be a funny scene. It's not supposed to be like it's fucking zoophile bullshit. No, and there's an option to not do it. Like in the bear form, obviously, and it's not a requirement in the game. What the fuck, Baldur's Gate 3? I've never heard of it. The game's like, but yeah, exactly, yes. $70 for Baldur's Gate 3 is a big investment for me, who had no problem spending $120 to play Mortal Kombat. Yeah, early access for games isn't even really early access anymore. Oh, here's the TikTok shit. Unheard of game. Tears of the Kingdom robbed to this unheard game. Tears of the hell is Baldur's? Yep, there we go. Yeah, so they really. All of this is just because, yeah, they just play mainstream shit. They don't know what real gaming is. I'm playing. No, but yeah, it's true. They just play the main shit. They just play movie games. They just play sports shit. They play Call of Duty, multiplayer shooting games. They play Fortnite, they play Apex Legends, it's all the shit they know. Baldur's Gate 3 winning Game of the Year over this is crazy. It's gonna be in shit quality because of PC ass. Yeah, obviously the quality is a bit better. I'm just on fucking Twitter right now. Yeah, so here's the thing. This is a fucking cutscene. Yeah, this isn't in-game shit. This is it just switched to a cutscene. Yeah, it's like God of War. Or God of War, you put more effort into the game, I believe. This game, you know, you just press text. But I mean, I'm comparing it because it's just like, you know that one scene in the beginning of God of War, I forgot his name. That was actually a very epic fucking scene. But it was designed in the game to be like that. I forgot what it's called. But it's just like this. They put a cinematic in it. They put a cinematic where, like, yeah, you're down to, like, a certain amount of health. And they put you in a cinematic. And it's not actually, like, the fucking... It's a cinematic, my nigga. You cannot fuck Venom in Spider-Man 2. You can fuck the Mind Flayer in Baldur's Gate 3. I rest my case. That's a good case. Yes, I agree. I'm playing. Yeah, it looks better zoomed out. Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay. Bro's playing video games for the cutscenes. Bro showed a non-playable cutscene in the game that's just an alright version of the... Yeah, I mean, it's just 20 hours. Nothing to do afterwards. You hit the X button a couple times. Yeah, okay, obviously you do more than that, but like... Yeah, it's like a movie. It's a movie game. It's a movie game. It's not really adding anything new. 2009. Okay, maybe it is actually... No, it's not actually the quality. We tell me you're joking. That's nothing special. When once you 100% it within 2 to 3 days, that's a wrap. Baldur's Gate 3 is endless RPG to the point. It's raised the bar, putting fear into other RPG developers. BioWare. The game isn't for everyone, of course, but Spider-Man 2 isn't groundbreaking. Show a clip with no actual gaming involved is crazy. This is less a game and more like an interactive movie. Yeah, like The Walking Dead. Because it's a better game. Yeah, they can't understand that. Miles Morales. Generally don't understand how people can fake a game that is pretty much the same as the original, just somewhat more polished, deserves to be Game of the Year, even as a nomination. It's a good game, but it's not groundbreaking or original. They really don't understand what it means to be Game of the Year. They don't understand that at all. You're telling me a 20-hour game with nothing to do, you know, I could beat that in one day if I really wanted to. Nothing to do afterwards. It's like a movie. I don't want to watch a movie. I want to play a fucking game. And I mean, it's the same as other games before. Baldur's Gate is not the same as other games before. Okay. Completely different. It had the whole gaming world, like, just fucking bow to their fucking knees, bro. In the end, Spider-Man fans salty. They will forever be salty. Now, if they won an award, a couple awards maybe it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, they're salty. They will never recover from this. They will never recover from this, bro. Oh my gosh, it felt pretty obvious what Game of the Year was gonna be. I mean, yeah, you can trash talk games for fun, yeah, yada yada. It's fun as hell. But you gotta understand why your game didn't win. Why your beloved king did not get that trophy. Because it just ain't up to par. It might be a good game. Just not Game of the Year. You gotta play shit out of your genre. You know, you gotta diversify. You can't be stuck in that little Call of Duty bubble. The same shit every year. Spending like $100 on the goddamn game. For what? For nothing. Because you're gonna be spending hundreds more for the fucking battle pass. I'm not really a Spider-Man hater. I don't know, what do you think? You think Baldur's Gate should have got Game of the Year? I do, obviously. Is it Elden Ring level? I don't know. I mean, it is up there. It is somewhat... I mean, until we get Dragon Age in like a year or two, it is one of a kind, somewhat... Especially for CRPGs. Dragon Age isn't really like CRPG like that. Though you can like pause the game and shit and like strategize. Yeah. But it's not like that. They're different in their own ways. Either way, I don't really give a damn. Baldur's Gate 3 won Game of the Year because it deserved it. So Suck it. Suck it.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like it's Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.